It's amazing how Gamera was able to get his life back on track by the time this movie was in production. It is a good thing he did because, whew, it was worth it. P.S. This is the permanent new intro. Get used to this.
Put the bass up, will you?
Okay, let's be honest. Let's face it. Gamera has been in Godzilla's shadow ever since his inception in 1965. Critics, audiences, whoever viewed him as a knockoff in some form or fashion. And even gone so far as to mock him. Mr. Science Theory, where you at? Although, in my opinion, the first 3 Gamera films were decent in their own right. It's just the other films were complete garbage. Even when Godzilla decided to come out of retirement in 1984, Gamera was in his shadow again. Right around last year, in 1984, Gamera was just seconds away from committing Sudoku when he actually got a sudden phone call from Godzilla himself. That's surprising. He said that his popularity was simmering down for a little bit. I mean, he's not wrong. So like Ric Flair before him, Godzilla wanted to give the giant turtle the rub. You know, putting him over, laying down clean on the mat. For the 1, 2, 3. You know, that whole sort of thing. But he had to do it on his 30th anniversary. How? Enter Shusuke Kaneko and Shinji Uguchi. I almost fucked up his name. And from there, Gamera cleaned himself up, and he was welcomed back with open arms by Dai Studios. But there was another who was standing in the room, just like a sadistic bastard. Toho. Thankfully, they are here just to distribute the film, which is weird. Very weird. The final result was Gamera Guardian of the Universe, which was released on March 11, 1995. Critics and audiences were stunned at how good the movie is. Peter H. Gilmore of MonsterZero.us said, all in all, this is a vibrant and energetic film. The monster battles are full of physical grappling as well as energy weapon exchanges, and the excellent suitmation was well augmented by the use of CGI. Okay. Popcorn Pictures, yes, that is an actual name, said, this is just a great fun kaiju film. Gamera finally has a film to rival Godzilla, even though in his opinion, but he's still second best to the Big G though. Wait, who's third? Ultraman? Yeah, probably. Continuing on, and rid the infamous legacy that has dogged him, I just bumped my microphone, throughout his motion picture life. David Miller of Cult Movies praised the film's special effects, calling the film one of the best of all the giant monster films. Steve, I'm not going to pronounce his last name, of Cinema Fantasy praised the film's money shot moments, stating, supplying the necessary oomph to push this over from being merely diverted to being outright exhilarating. The New York Daily News praised the film's action sequences, stating giant monster movie fans seeking a big screen treat will find it here. And finally, surprisingly, Roger Ebert gave the film 3 out of 4 stars, stating that despite its flaws, Gamera is more fun than a mid-budget Solomon, I don't know how you say that word, like Air Force One, and that Gamera is not a good movie, but it is a good movie-going experience. Now, here's the part where I just go straight into the story, so here we go. Also, spoilers. You've been warned. The story goes as follows. A ship carrying plutonium collides with a floating atoll off the eastern coast of the Philippines, one of the many incidents occurring throughout the area. Seriously, that area is a disaster zone. Go away from it. As the ship approaches Japan, a team of scientists led by Kusanagi, played by Akira Onodera, discovers comma-shaped ambulance and a stone slab covered in the, I don't know what you say this word, Inturian runes, yeah, that's a hard word we wouldn't even say, on the atoll. During the investigation, the atoll suddenly quakes, destroying the slab and throwing scientists into the ocean. One member of the team, Marine Officer Mr. I don't know how to say his name, Yunemori, yes, played by Tsuyoshi Ihara, sees the eye and tusk of a giant turtle. Meanwhile, ornithologist Dr. Nakamine, played by Miss Nakayama, almost fucked up her name, investigates a village in the GOTU archipelago. No, not archipelago. Archipelago, there we go. Reportedly attacked by a giant bird. Reportedly giant bird in big old quotation marks. While Nakamine is initially skeptical of the claims, she is horrified upon discovering human remains in a giant bird pellet, basically vomit. Exploring the nearby forest, her team encounters and then successfully prevents 3 bird-like creatures from attacking another village. To prevent further attacks, Nakamine agrees to aid the government in capturing the giant birds. The creatures are lured to the Fukuoka Dome baseball stadium. You know, the one that's actually on the fucking poster? Yeah, that one. Too much loss. Oh, there it is. Where 2 of the 3 are successfully captured. The last one escapes to the harbor, where it is killed by the giant turtle encountered by Yunemori, I almost fucked up his name again, and the scientists. The remaining birds escape before the turtle reaches the stadium. And as they escape, the giant turtle flies like a flying saucer and chases after them. Wait, hold on a second. If he can actually do that, why didn't he just do that to begin with? Instead of, I don't know, going through multiple buildings just to get to the fucking dome? That's kind of ridiculous. After translating the runes, Kusanagi explains to Yonemori and his daughter Asagi, who has been played by Miss Fujitani, who is actually Steven Seagal's daughter, I'm not kidding, that the giant turtle is called Gamera and the birds are called Gyaos. When Asagi touches one of the stone amulets, she inadvertently forms a spiritual bond with Gamera. I'm sure it's not going to bite her in the ass. Oh, who the hell am I kidding? Kusanagi also tries to convince the government that the Gyaos are the real threat, but they remain focused on Gamera due to all the destruction that he caused. See, this is what happens when you don't use your flying saucer, you dumb son of a bitch. Now working together to investigate the creatures, Kusanagi, Yonemori, and Nakamine witness another Gyaos attack at the Kiso mountain range. Nakamine and Yonemori are nearly killed trying to rescue a child. I wonder where this is going, but Gamera arrives in time to save them and kills another Gyaos. Oh, there we go. The last Gyaos, however, escapes. Meanwhile, Asagi discovers that she suffers the same wounds and fatigue as Gamera due to their shared bond I mentioned earlier. At Mount Fuji, she witnessed a military strike against Gamera. Wait, why are they trying to attack him? Oh, okay, never mind. God, I'm an idiot. Anyway, the attack attracts the final Gyaos to the scene where it grievously, I don't know why I said that wrong, wounds Gamera and forces the turtle to retreat into the ocean, while also getting bombarded in the ass. Ouch. Simultaneously, Asagi suffers a similar wound and passes out from the pain. Kusanagi visits his daughter at the hospital where Asagi falls into a coma. God damn it. After saying that she and Gamera must rest. God fucking damn it. It's always the fucking young schoolgirls. God damn it. Anyway, after consulting with a biologist, Nagamine and Yonemori learn that the Gyaos are genetically engineered and reproduce asexually. Why does that sound so familiar? Just slip my mind. Who knows? Anyway, they speculate on the origins and purpose of Gyaos and Gamera. That thing will be touched upon later. Nagamine suggests that Gyaos were awakened by rampant pollution and Gamera was created to combat the Gyaos. She's right about the latter, but I do not know about the former. They approach Kusanagi with this information, explaining that the incident at Mount Fuji shows that Asagi is spiritually linked with Gamera. Kusanagi, however, dismisses these claims until he witnesses the amulet's power himself. I love that idea. Show, don't tell. Oh, if he doesn't believe it, just show him. That'll convince him. With Gamera recovering in the ocean, the last Gyaos grows unchecked, becoming a super Gyaos. Basically, like, if he eats too much, he grows and grows and grows and grows until he looks like a fucking demon. Sorry about that. The creature attacks Tokyo. Which part of Tokyo? There's many districts of Tokyo he could choose from, causing many civilian casualties and prompting the government to focus on Gyaos instead of Gamera. Finally, Jesus. Attempts to kill Gyaos end in failure, and it builds a nest in the ruins of the Tokyo Tower. Who's the blinding idiot that lost a fucking missile at Tokyo Tower? God, you got bad aim! Upon waking from her sleep, Asagi warns the others that Gamera has recovered and will attack Gyaos, to which he does. Gamera catches Gyaos by surprise, destroying its nest and eggs. Hey, I got a good menu. It's called Gyaos with their eggs. Wait, that's a terrible menu. A massive air battle ensues, and Asagi, Kusanagi, Nagamine, and Yonemori falls closely in a helicopter. Shouldn't they not get close to them since one of them has the ability to split the helicopter in half? Just saying. Initially, Gyaos overpowers Gamera, but Asagi uses her spiritual energy to revive Gamera, who then kills Gyaos. Boom, headshot. Gamera, after using his bond with Asagi to heal her, releases Asagi from their bond and returns to the sea, while Nagamine and I almost fucked up her name. Well, Nagamine, there we go, and Yonemori predict that the possibility that Gyaos or other threats may arise. Son of a bitch. Asagi states that Gamera will return if that happens. Let's just hope so, because son of a bitch, we gotta go through all of this shit again. Cue right of the Valkyries. Yeah, so sometimes I like to play classical music just to change things up a bit. Anyway, I distinctly remember coming across this movie back in 2008 on TV, and like any other child at my age, my eyes were glued to the screen, and I was just invested all the way. I guess I should explain that. For those of you who are new to this show, let me elaborate something. There are 3 sounds that I usually make when it comes to these movies. The first one, with an F at the beginning, means, oh, my dick is fully erect and I am enjoying this movie. The second one, with the B at the beginning, means, oh, I am disgusted at what they're presenting on the screen. Get that mess out of here. The third one, with the E at the beginning, means, oh, good Lord, what a cluster. I should like to let you know that. Now, having watched this movie again here in 1995, because my dumb self just destroyed that fucking time machine back in the 40s, it is still a good movie. No. Scratch that. That's an understatement. It's still a great movie. In fact, I will admit in saying that Gamera Guardian of the Universe is one of, if not the best monster movies in years. Oh my God, it feels so good to finally say that. But it's not perfect. No movie is perfect. The story here is a stroke of genius. Having Gamera and Gyaos being created by Atlantis, or Atlanteans in this case, is a change that I wholeheartedly welcome. The way that the story interjects the human plot elements with the monster sequences is smooth as good old butter on bread. Speaking of the humans, they are also good. Each of them have their own personalities and quirks, and they are well acted. The actors and actresses are at the top of their game. Certainly better than whatever the hell came before. Let's not mention that movie. But they kind of have been forgotten during the final battle, which is sad because I kind of expected them to get more involved of what the hell is going on. I got what I got. Speaking of, Gyaos looks, oh Jesus Christ, horrifying in some shots anyway, and I love it. The Gamera suit is also a humongous upgrade from whatever the hell came before it. The only downside is that if you actually look at the poster, the eyes are way too big for my taste. His character, though, Gamera reminds me of Clint Eastwood in the Dollar Trilogy back in the 60s. Why the fuck am I old now? God, I need to review those movies too. I really want to review them. I guess I had to get back to my own time period, which would be... What time period would it be? 2020? Okay. I'm not saying that's a bad thing, mind you, but I just wanted to point that out. The practical effects are magnificent. Jesus fucking Christ, Shinji Higuchi, calm down. You already killed Kawakita. Calm down, dude. Calm the fuck down. Anyway, and it is such a fantastic idea to have the 2 monsters at the 60-meter range because there you get to see more detail in the miniatures. And the amount of detail. Mamma mia. Delicious pasta. Delicious. For any Italian viewers out there who I have offended, I apologize. The CGI effects could have been better though, but I guess I'll live with it. The music by Otani is fan-fucking-tastic, and it could easily rival Fukube's music. I love the hell out of a Fukube, but the one thing that he doesn't have is a damn guitar, and my personal favorite highlight is Gamera vs. Gyaos that plays during the final battle of Tokyo. So with all that being said, Gamera Guardian of the Universe earns the final grade of 95 headshots out of 100. Buy this movie on Blu-ray and digital, or on YouTube for free. Yeah, that's right. This movie is strangely available here on YouTube. So if you don't want to spend a dime, go on right ahead. Anyway, thank you for watching, and for more thoughts and First Amendment opinions on movies, anime, and video games, stay tuned right here on... Of all places. Hold on a second. What is it? Oh, it's you. It's Godzilla. Hold on. I need to take this. What is it? I'm trying to do my outro. Whoa. Hold on. Slow down. Wait a sec. You have what? Oh. Oh, Jesus, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Wait a second. Wait, this is concerning me. How long?